Hello my viewers, this is Mr. Banda, Mathematics Made Easy. In today's lesson, we have calculus, and we're basically going to look at one application of integration. And in this topic, in this lesson, we'll basically look at how we can obtain a function when a gradient function is given. So how do you get the original function when the gradient function is given to you? And with me here is a question coming from Mathematics Syllabus D, 2020 Paper 2 GCE, question 6b. And the question is saying the gradient function of the curve is 3x plus 2. Find the equation of the curve if it passes through the point 0, 2. Now, before I go further solving this question, I just need to explain one or two important points to do with integration. Now, integration, by the way, is also called and differentiation, meaning it's the opposite of differentiation. Differentiation helps us to get the gradient function of a given function. So you can get the gradient function of a given function using differentiation. Meaning, when you give you a function f of x, when you differentiate f of x, that is f prime or f derivative of the derivative of f of x, this will give you the gradient function. The gradient function of f of x. So f prime of x is the gradient function of f of x. But when you now integrate f prime of x, or the derivative of f of x, with respect to x, what you are going to get, you get back the function f of x plus c. Okay? So this is one application of integration. We use integration to get the given function when the gradient function is given to you. So in this particular question, we are given the gradient function of the curve to be 3x plus 2. So, well, there is f prime of x, we'll put 3x plus 2 and integrate this with respect to x. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to have the integral of f prime of x, then plus c, that will be the equation of the function f of x. That's what we are looking for. But in this particular question, because we are given a point where this particular curve passes, then we can get the value of c. Okay, we can get and solve for c. Therefore, let us now integrate. This is the integral of the gradient function is 3x plus 2, okay, with respect to x. Now, when you integrate this one, you will get 3x. When you just have x here, it means that the exponent here is a 1. So you will have 1 plus 1. You know that you add a 1 when you're integrating to the power of x over 1 plus 1. That's how we integrate. Because the power here is 1, you add the power, because the power here is 1, and we know when we're integrating, we're going to add a 1 to the power of x, then divide by the answer we get. Plus, when you have a constant function here, the meaning is that the x here has power 0. So, this can be written as 2x power 0, then plus a 1, because we're integrating, over a 0 plus a 1, then plus a c. Okay? So, implying that our f of x is going to be equal to 3x squared over 1 plus 1 is a 2, because 1 plus 1 is a 2, that's why we have a squared now, plus this will be 2 over 1, then x to the power 1, which is just x, then plus a c. So our equation, f of x, which can also be called y, f of x is equal to y, okay? So f of x is going to be equal to 3 over 2x squared plus 2x plus c. What is now remaining of us to do is to solve for c. What is the value of c? This particular curve is passing through the point 0, 2. So at this point, we are saying that when you get a 0 and put into the function will be equal to 2, because this is the output and this is the input, or this is a member of the domain and that is the member of the range. So in this function, when you put 0, the function is 2. When you put 0 where there is x, the function will be 2. So where there is f of x, I'll put 2 being equal to 3 over 2. Where there is x, I'm putting a 0 squared plus 2, then a 0 plus c. Okay? It means that 2 is equal to 0 squared is 0. 0 times 3 over 2, you get a 0. Plus 2 times 0 is a 0 plus c. Then it implies that 2 is equal to c. Or you are saying that c is equal to 2. That's the value of c. Now that we have solved for the value of c, we can now get the actual equation by substituting 2 for c. Therefore, the equation of the curve is going to be equal to 3 over 2x squared plus 2x plus 2, because our c is 2. So when you are given the gradient function, you can get the equation of the curve by using this process. Now, you can check that when you differentiate 3 over 2x squared plus 2x plus 2, when you differentiate this, it will exactly going to give you 3x plus 2. Check that out. I hope you enjoyed the lesson today. Thank you so much.